Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Kaiser Keycast, WVU and WV. And we finally got my partner back on, along with his father tonight as our guest.
Yeah. Sorry I've been gone for so long. I've had internet issues the the first time and then the second time we were on a trip. But right here, this is my dad, Tom Snyder,
Nice.
at the lumber mill.
Well, I currently work at Hunter Douglas for 3 more days, and then I'm going to work at a unnamed local lumber mill,
Hmm.
which is right up my alley for anybody that knows.
Yeah, he likes
Yeah.
wood.
Yeah.
What do I do in my
Because like
spare time, Isaac?
You have a workshop out back.
Yes.
Snyder scraps. Okay. Yeah. So pretty much, I was actually going to ask you about that. So is like your like Snyder's craft? Is it like a side hustle?
Yeah. Yep. That's what I call it. It's my side hustle. Uh,
Nice.
Pretty much anything anybody wants to make that I can make $1 on, I make. Apple crates, cutting boards. Right
Hmm.
now, I have an order for a custom charcuterie board where you lay out meats and cheeses and crackers for like parties and stuff. It'll be done this week sometime. And then I have an order for a duck house. It's similar to a dog house, but it's for ducks to live in.
Nice. How's you guys' day been?
Good. A little warm, but not as hot as last week. How about you?
Very good. I had practice and also lifted today.
Nice. I just worked my usual today at the courthouse. I just got home like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, a couple hours. Yep, exactly 2 hours ago you got off. I
Nice.
put in time. I didn't do a whole lot, but I put in time. We're tearing apart the department right now at work because they're shutting down and moving to somewhere, we'll just say south of the border.
Okay. So, okay, so pretty much, pretty much, do you guys have any like advice for like seniors that's like in school right now or about to
Seniors,
be?
college isn't for everybody. I'm not going to tell you not to go to college, but I'm going to give all the seniors the same advice that I give Isaac.
Okay.
You pretty much have three choices when you graduate from high school. You can either one, go to college full time and get some sort of degree or certificate. You can two, go right to work and work a full time job with benefits. This is my philosophy. This is what I've always went by. Or you have the third choice where you can go to school part time and work part time. So my whole
Okay.
thing has always been college is not for everybody. It was definitely not for me. I had good enough grades. I could have got scholarships when I graduated. We won't talk about how long ago I graduated, Logan, but let's just say
Okay.
it's been longer than what Isaac has been alive that I've graduated.
Okay. So more than 17 years.
Yes, yes, and we'll leave it at that. You know, college
Okay.
definitely was not for me. Started work my senior year in high school. I mean, did odd jobs, side jobs, cash money under the table many years before that. But my first official legal job, I started per se when I was a senior in high school, and I've been working ever since. So 17 plus years I've been working, worked my way up at my first, what I would say steady, good, like steady slash permanent job at American Woodmark. Started out as a janitor and worked my way up to a supervisor. So that goes to show to everyone, if you put your mind to it, you can do whatever you want to do. Now, had I went to college, could I have gotten maybe to a supervisor job quicker? Possibly. But I learned how the real world works from working my way up from the bottom to a supervisor, and I gained a lot of people's respect by doing that. So my whole
Yeah.
thing is, again, same advice that I give to Isaac is do your best in school, show up to school every day as much as possible, unless you're absolutely sick or you have a doctor's appointment or something. Do your best on your work, because if you don't go to college, that's what your employers are going to look at when they interview you and they look over your resume for your first couple years out of school. If you apply for a job, they're going to look at let's use you for an example, Logan. How was Logan's attendance at school? Did he miss a lot of school? Well, if he missed a lot of school, he's probably going to miss a lot of work. How were Logan's grades? Were his grades pretty steady at school? Not saying you have to be a straight A student, but were his grades pretty steady? Did he stay, A's, B's, and C's pretty steady? We can count on pretty steady, pretty even keeled work from him. Now, if
Okay.
you go on the other hand, if you decide to go into college, they're going to look at those grades and attendance, and that's going to help them decide whether they're going to give you a scholarship or even let you into their school. My
Makes
whole thing is
sense.
always do your best, work hard. I'm not saying you can't play hard, but you got to work hard.
Okay.
As Isaac will tell you, I do play hard. I do have some fun, don't I?
Yeah. You used to have parties all the time when you worked at Woodmark.
Yeah, let's leave the. But what do we do? What we do a lot of camping in our spare time, right?
Yeah, we go camping a lot of weekends. We usually
Nice.
come home around Sunday or Monday.
A lot of camping, hiking, kayaking, which we haven't got to do yet this year, but there's still time.
Yeah.
Nice.
A lot of stuff with the Boy Scouts and the Cub Scouts. A lot of stuff with where we see you all the time. A lot of stuff with church all the time. Every Sunday we're at
Definitely,
church,
yeah.
and then some. Food drives with the Scouts, collecting food for the hungry, among other things. Trash pickup. Any way we can help anybody.
And
Also,
and here,
if you don't mind me mentioning, I do like we talked about Snyder's Craft slogan. That is my side hustle. Helps me make a little bit of extra money.
of
I'm not
course.
getting rich. I'm not getting rich, obviously. I'm not here wearing a suit and tie and a top hat. I'm wearing a 3-year-old baseball cap and ripped up t-shirt. But that's how I always want to be. But if anybody that watches this, if they ever have any type of benefit, whether it be a car show, I know we've got the Athletic Queen stuff going on for Kaiser High School Athletic
Yeah.
Queen, and the same with Frankfurt. Anybody that does any type of benefit, if they want a donation from me, all they got to do is shoot me an email with the details. 9 times out of 10, I will donate if somebody gives me the information that I need. And all that I ask is that they let me take their picture with whatever item it is. That way I can get them publicity and I can get myself publicity.
Nice.
So I
Yeah.
don't ask for a dime. It's just my way of helping out and getting me publicity. And also, like I say, it gets them publicity for whatever event.
Yes.
Pressy McCarty for Athletic Queen.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, because like see, like I personally respect the side hustle because like pretty much like side hustle is just like it's like a different way to like actually experience life. Like let's just say like pretty much you mow like yards or stuff like that.
Yep,
Sure it's like painful and hard working, but that's honest money. Not only that, it
yep,
teaches you values of your money along with your work.
exactly. Dirty hands make clean money.
Yeah. Unless of course you get somehow popular on social media and just get paid from that, but
That would
it
be
would
nice.
it would be.
That would be nice. I tell you what, when we won't say if, when you and Isaac get famous on social media and you're bringing in the big bucks and you have all kinds of sponsors, remember, give me another plug to help a brother out.
Don't worry, we will. Don't worry. Wait, what, Isaac?
He's checking to see how many subscribers the page has.
Let me check real quick. I have it up on YouTube
28.
Studio. Yeah, 28 with 488 views and 75.2 watch hours.
How long they've taken and how long people have spent
One,
watching.
yeah.
Well, just for example, it does take time because I have Snyder's Crafts. I don't know if you're a member of it or not. Well, you don't have Facebook anymore, do you?
No, I did. I used to do Facebook. I stopped. But yeah,
Okay, you see my stuff on Instagram.
yeah.
I very rarely get on Instagram. I've been trying to get on more. I'm geared more towards the Facebook. It's just what with me being, I won't say old, but older than you guys. Once I learn a particular what do you
skill set,
call it? What's that?
like a skill set, pretty much.
Yeah. Once I learned like how to use Facebook, or back in my day, it was MySpace. Then, MySpace fizzled out.
Yeah.
Then it was Facebook. Now it's Instagram, Snapchat, and all that. Once I learned Facebook well, I've stuck with Facebook. So I have Snyder's Craft page on there.
Okay.
When I started out, it's been a little over 4 years ago. Well, yeah, I established 2019, a little over 4 years ago that I started the page. And I started out, with just real close family and friends, had less than 100 people on the page. If you don't mind me checking here, I can give you a number of what I have now. 4 years later, see, 4 years and a couple months on Snyder's Crafts, we now have 1,923 members.
Nice.
So every time I post something, they get a notification that I posted. And I'm really becoming fond of, I don't know if everybody knows about this or not. Every day on Facebook, I don't know, maybe you can tell us if it works on Instagram or not, Logan. But every day on Facebook, if you have a per se page like I have the Snyder's Crafts, or even your personal page, how I have my personal page, Tom Snyder, once a day you can tag on a on a on a page, you can type at and everyone, and it'll tag everyone that's in that group, so it sends them an automatic notification you've been tagged in a post.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You can you can do the same on your personal page in Facebook. And I believe I just did it the other day. I think you tag at friends is how that
Okay.
works. Let me check. Yeah,
At
at friends.
Yeah, I pretty much like I personally like Instagram like so much because like pretty much like pretty much like I actually like details. So pretty much if I go into like professional dashboard on
Uh-huh.
Instagram, like it just like goes over like how many people I have reached, accounts like reached 208, accounts engaged 51, total followers 57. Like it just like it's just interesting. Like it just gives me
Yeah,
everything.
I'm gonna have to get into it more.
Yeah,
But
but like seriously,
what's the thing you were talking about, Isaac?
on my social media, the one that I use the most, Discord, you also can tag at everyone, and it sends everyone in that server or group chat a message immediately.
Discord.
Discord,
What
yeah,
is that
this
for, like
is
misfits or something?
it's
kind of
If it's for
it's
misfits, I would fit in.
it's like Discord, like my like I used to use it. It's like pretty much like a way to like, communicate along with like voice chat and everything like during like gaming sessions, I believe. I don't know, I've been using it so long.
Yeah, I'd never even heard you'd mentioned it before, but I didn't even know that's what it was, Isaac. So does
I have
I won't go too deep in the politics subject. I just have one question for you and Isaac Logan.
What's
Does
up?
Donald Trump still have his social media platform?
I don't know, I haven't checked it out, but to be honest,
You mean Truth
well,
Social?
Is that what it was? I didn't even don't even know what it was called.
Truth Social is still up.
Is anybody
okay.
using it?
Let me check how many people are on it.
Now what did Elon change the
He changed it to X.
so it's an
Twitter to
X instead of Twitter?
Yeah.
I mean, is it still called Twitter though?
No, they just call it X.
So there's
It's
no
a
longer
complete rebrand.
so there's no longer I mean it's the same thing, but it's no longer called Twitter. It's just called X, and the
Yeah.
thing is X. Okay. That's different. I've never been on Twitter before in my life.
Yeah, but I've seen people on it, but I just like pretty much like
Is that
I
where
know
you got
thought
isn't that where you got kicked off, Isaac?
Yeah.
He got kicked off of Twitter. What was it? What,
she
24, 48-hour ban?
24-hour
wow.
ban. Also,
That's what it was.
Truth Social.
Yeah, this is like pretty much like pretty much like this podcast is just like a side hustle for like me and Isaac, but at the same time it's like an enjoyable one. It's just like it's leisure time. We talk, we hang out for about 40 minutes
Yeah.
or so. And just like it's a great time.
So how many people does it take to start another social media platform? Like, could I start like Woodbook?
You need to have a lot of money.
So I gotta have coding people and all that, right?
Yeah, you gotta have a lot.
So
You gonna be able
so
to do
poor
it.
people like me can't do
No.
it.
Oh, nice. It's not
What's your
also
shirt say?
Canada.
Is your shirt a Kaiser shirt?
It's a Mountaineer
Oh,
Boys Day.
Mountaineer shirt.
Yeah.
Virtual fist bump.
Okay. Ah. Yeah. So actually, Mountaineer Boys Day is just like it's like in my opinion like a mock of mock of like government pretty much. Yeah. I pretty much like I knew like it was like a fun time because like I spent like a lot of time on workshops and stuff like that. Like I was a bank teller along with board education. And
Oh,
like my idea of like board education was like yeah like education like more towards like a game like prepare for life exactly
oh, that's good.
yeah
Good.
it's like seven like I say like it's like it's 7 days that was worth being there. So the first couple of days was like okay I don't want to be here but next couple of days it was amazing like you know it's like actually wishing it was being long.
That's where they pick so many people out of the class, right?
Yeah plus also like it looks good at like a media resume because like it shows
Okay.
that yeah.
So are you guys excited to be seniors this year?
I am to be honest yeah. But yeah, at the same time, it's just like last year in sports, like we just started cross country and it's like I pretty much I actually been I can't like the salmon pick let me show you. Like this it's like a paper for like pictures, sports, clubs. To be honest, I feel old now in school. It just doesn't show well. Yeah,
So what's your plans after high school? Or do you know
well,
yet?
I like my like actual plans is just like go like be an accountant and a writer. But my dream plans is be a podcaster, a writer, and just be able to like it's like this is like a great time to be honest. Like I enjoy this. Like I always say like I remember like just like one comment I made like this like this, like sure it's like podcast was lit but it I also put like afterwards I go to church on Sunday then at 6 o'clock podcast time to start my week.
So I'm going to take it that you and Isaac both know a guy goes by the name Mr. Beast.
Yes, definitely.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
Like
I ain't gonna lie, I've watched a couple little clips, but I've never watched like a full video. But he
yeah
even has candy bars and stuff out now.
yeah definitely because like it's pretty much like how's he like pretty much like this is like business aspect. So let's just say so pretty much like I used to take like 1,000 like followers. It's like merchandise. You sell merchandise to make more money. Mr. Beast new okay, so Mr. Beast has like probably like over like millions of followers on everywhere. Loyal followers that would do anything. It's like that one question I would like would you have like $3 million or 30,000 loyal friends? Right there was a proven given of that pretty much like pretty much I actually made like the first figure was sold in stores. It was like me sold out because it was like they were loyal fans. Like they just like saw his like commitment to everything.
Yeah.
Did you mention that we have a merch store yet, Logan?
Yeah, we do. It's actually in the bio of the
Oh, it's in the bio.
in Instagram and also the YouTube channel.
Okay.
I I just bought merch. I bought like a journal and a t-shirt which will be coming in on Wednesday, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah.
So people can go on there and buy this stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like the shirt costs like for like my size like in total like my like how much it cost me to get this was oh wait, was like $41.59. But then like at the same time like it goes like from like different products to like shirts, shoes, journals,
Now,
hoodie,
how many shirts was that? Just one or?
just one shirt and like a notebook. But at the same time, we also get paid for it as well.
You also got to take into account the shipping costs because it takes forever to
Yeah.
get stuff over.
Well, also shipping costs, not only that, taxes, along with like the product like costs as well. but also at the same time, like pretty much I did some editing and just like it made it work.
Oh, if you get into doing the whole T-shirt and water bottles and stuff with the page name, let me know. I have an associate that I'm related to
Hmm.
that does stuff with vinyl that could probably do them for you
Okay, I mean
at a,
like
at a
right now,
pretty decent price.
okay. I mean like right now I'm doing like Printify right now because like actually like my mentor recommended it to
Yeah,
start out with. So it's just like okay. It's also like YouTube also like to get like earnings, like YouTube also recommends as well. So it's just like
okay.
yeah.
On YouTube, you can earn money, and you can earn money on a lot of things.
Okay, I have another question for you.
What's up?
Are we allowed to show a branded product on this?
Depends on the brand. Like if it's like if it's like something from yours, then of course. But if it's like Adidas, like any like sportswear or anything like that, then maybe not.
Okay, well,
brand.
I'll just say that. Well, no, I'll just say this. I'm going to hold up something. Brand name, so you can't see the brand name.
Okay.
Have you ever
Oh,
had those before?
I never had that actually. But yeah, it's just it's just like lemonade pretty much, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is a popular. I won't say the name, but it is a popular hydration drink. And the
Yeah,
amount of the amount the amount that it is a hydration drink. I mean, what
yeah,
else
it
would a drink
is.
be but a hydration drink? But anyway, it's unbelievable the amount of money that a particular person has made off of that.
Yeah, it is because
And the
it's
person was already rich.
yeah. I mean, like pretty much it's like pretty much like how like stuff was invented. Like milk, for example. Like something has to taste it first, then like okay,
Yeah,
so it's like good for you. Like it develops like over time, like eggs, like pretty much. Okay, so pretty much you got like a chicken farm. You pretty much like actually like show you like you start a chicken farm, lay some eggs, put them in like egg carts and sell them. Like it's like it's easy. It's like easy way to make money.
yeah,
There's like in my opinion, like there's like so many ways that people can make money doing stuff that like I personally like I should start like taking interest towards. But like just like podcast was just like a big like major turn on for me because I just like saw it as like a great time to like spend time with Isaac and like
yeah.
have like guests on.
And it's not costing you anything but a little bit of time to do it.
Exactly. But it's also like I do editing, so like it's just like me personally, I'd love to be busy. Whenever like pretty much like whenever I have like time to sit down and relax, is pretty much pretty much like pretty much I game or write. But like to be honest, I hate resting. I cannot rest to save my life.
Well, that's what like I work right now. I work 10-hour days. Four days. I only work 4 days a week, but I work 10-hour days.
Hmm.
So a lot of days when I get home, I'm pretty tired. I mean, where I currently work at for the next couple of days until I go to the lumber yard is air conditioning. It's inside. It's air conditioning, climate controlled, 70 to 73 degrees year round. So it's not by any means hot, and it's in the summer. It's not cold in the winter. It's steady temperature. But 10
Yeah.
hours, getting up 3:30 in the morning. By the time you get home at almost 4 o'clock, the ride down there, your lunch break, the ride back, you're tired. I'm one. If I want to get anything done in the workshop, I got to keep going because if I come home and sit down on the couch,
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, like
once I sit down for the day, I'm done.
yeah, I definitely agree on that because like to be honest, like I'm like okay, so like I'm a NAF, so pretty much like okay, so pretty much okay, so like I had practice at 9 o'clock, finished that, and pretty much I came home. Then I sit down. I pretty much I got up and just we went downstairs to like my personal gym and just like started lifting. After that, I'm a person that takes cold showers because like it revives it. Well, okay. So first, I start with like hot water, every time I put in shampoo, turn it down, put in conditioner, put it down, then put it on the body wash and turn it down. When I wash off, it's just like it's like sure it's like so cold, but at the same time, like my lungs open up, like my mind's clear.
It's refreshing after you've done a workout and you're hot.
It is.
What all do you have in your gym there, Logan?
I have a machine, a bike, a treadmill, a bench, and a couple punching bags.
That's what we just started doing. What, Isaac? About 3 months ago, we started getting stuff.
Yeah.
We've got a punching bike, which we really haven't used in a long time, but we've got a treadmill. We've got an exercise bike that's guaranteed older than Isaac, but it works like brand new. Pay $10 for it.
Nice.
Another tip for seniors: if you want to make extra money, look on eBay at what stuff is selling, not what people are asking for, but look at the sold items. See what stuff is selling for, and then look on Marketplace on Facebook. You can buy a lot of stuff off of Marketplace. Just make sure you meet in a safe public place. But you can buy a lot of stuff on Marketplace and flip it for twice as much money as what you buy, what you just bought it for.
Yeah, like okay, so like pretty much like okay, so like pretty much like I actually like right before like I set this up and all, I was like going for the spotlight on spot like Snapchat. So like this like guy like in like high school, he actually did like boat trailers. Got I paid for $300 and sold them for $5 to $1,000. Made $10,000 that summer.
Yeah,
And like to be honest, like side hustles are like a big idea for money because it teaches you entrepreneurship like immediately young,
yeah,
and it teaches you like ways to like okay, so if it doesn't work out for me, I can go back on this and keep on working on it, or just give up. And to be honest, like pretty much I'm that type of person that does not like to give up at all.
yeah. Hey, you're never gonna get anywhere if you give up constantly.
Exactly.
Yeah, tell you a couple stories from my past about flipping stuff. Now, my dad, if he was here, he'd probably be like, "Yeah, that boy used to do that stuff." Growing up, I was a teenager, probably Isaac's age, give or take a year or two. Had an uncle that was selling a camper trailer, and I mean, this camper trailer was old. We're talking 1969, like
Wow.
old. I'm like, what do you want for it? He's like, $400. He goes, roof doesn't leak. He said, it's not the prettiest looking thing, but it's a solid camper. Just a small one, like 16 foot long.
Yeah,
But
of
I'll give you
course.
$300 for it. Because I'd been helping dad mow grass, cut firewood and stuff. So I had a little bit of money to, I won't say play around with, but I had some, let's use this word, invest. I had some money to
Yeah,
invest.
okay, so like to be
So
honest, like yeah, I invest. I love the word invest.
yeah. So I said, I'll give you 300. He goes, well, I'll meet you in the middle. It's kind of like being in a pawn shop. He goes, I'll meet you in the middle, 350. Okay. So I bought the trailer off of him for $350. I had it for about 6 months. I used it for storage. At the time, I was having flea markets. I was going to auctions, buying the leftover stuff out of a lot that nobody else wanted. Let's say they might have 6 or 7 boxes of pretty much junk left nobody else wanted. I'd give them 50 cents or a dollar for it, bring it home, have a flea market, and I might make 15 or $20 off of that 50 cents or dollar investment. So I kept putting money back. But that's what I used the camper for about 6 months with storage. The only improvements
Nice.
I made to the camper was I put a new doorknob on it, like a $10 doorknob, and I wiped up the floor, like mopped up the floor once. So I decided I wanted to get rid of the trailer. I put $1,000 or best offer on it, Logan. And I had it for sale for like 2 or 3 weeks. And I had people coming to me, oh, I'll give you half that. I'll give you 500. And my parents were like, hey, at 500, you're still in the green. You're still making $150 more than what you paid for. I'm like, no, I'll get more out of it.
Yeah,
Took me
exactly.
like 3 weeks. Had some guy come up and say, well, I can't give you $1,000 for it. I sold that thing for $700. So
Hey,
I doubled my money. Then it was like 2 years after that, I go to another auction. 1960 something or 1970 something speedboat,
Ooh.
like a 20-foot long speedboat.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, I didn't have a truck, so I didn't have any way to haul this boat, but it was only like 4 miles away from the house. So I asked the auctioneer, I said, hey, is that old boat going to sell today? He said, yeah, you interested? I said, yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Depends on what it goes for. I said, what do you think it'll go for? He said, couldn't tell you. Never sold a boat quite like this before. He said, but it probably won't go for a lot. I bought the boat for $90.
Wow.
I saw a guy that I knew that my dad had went to school with way back in the day, because my dad's a little bit older than me, as you
Yeah.
can
Boom.
imagine.
Yeah.
And I asked the guy, I can't even remember the guy's name now, but anyway, I asked him, hey, if I pay you, will you haul my boat home for me? He said, no, I'll haul it for you. I said, no, I'll give you $20. I said, you know where I live, right? He said, yeah, just like right down the hill. I said, yeah, if you pull the boat home for me, I'll give you $20. So I had like $111, well, $90 plus tax, and then 20, so 100, maybe $115 in it, something like that. So I bring it home. My dad was outside mowing grass or something when the guy pulled in with it. And Dad sees me get out of my car. He goes, what's that? That's a boat. He goes, I know that's a boat. Whose boat is that? I said, that's my boat. He goes, tell me you didn't buy that boat. I said, oh yeah, I bought that boat. He goes, why did you buy that boat? I said, I'm going to sell that boat and make money. He goes, no, you're not. He said, we're going to end up having to pay for them to take that boat at the dump. So I make a sign, speedboat, $350 or best offer. A woman literally a half a mile up the road came down the next day. She knew me since I was a kid. She goes, Tommy, I know what you paid for the boat. My parents were at the auction. I'm not giving you $350 for that boat. I said, hey, called her by name. That's why it says, or best offer. She goes, I'll give you $250 for it. Put my hand out, said, congratulations, you bought yourself a boat. That day, my dad looked me straight in the eye and he said, son, he said, you were right. You sold the boat. But as long as you live under my roof, do not buy any more 40-year-old speedboats. But
Hey, it
it
worked
worked out.
out. Yeah,
You
definitely.
win some, you lose some. Now, on the other hand, to let our future million viewers know that you do fail sometimes, I paid 30 some dollars for a clarinet, the old the
Yeah, I
musical
know.
instrument clarinet. I paid like 30, 35 or 35, 37, 30 some dollars for it. Had it for a long time, ended up selling it for like $12. So you do lose sometimes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's like to be honest, like before this, like I was a YouTuber. I was like doing video game content, and I forgot my password. I only made like 51 subscribers, and that's pretty much it. But to be honest, it took me like 2 years to get that 51 subscribers. Now seeing this as like popping up and like subscribers is just like it's just like okay, so I feel like one thing, but this I'm not going like I'm trying my best not to.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, advertise, advertise, advertise.
Yeah,
And I will tell you this, the same thing as I said, Snyder's Crafts and doing the donations for free publicity. Yeah, I've given approximately, I could figure it out, but I don't want to bore you with me standing here counting my fingers and then taking my shoes and socks off. And it would probably make Isaac pass out because I'm wearing boots and my feet probably stink. Of course, you probably deserve that after your toots. But anyway, let's say, oh, never pay for advertising.
yeah,
Like never physically pay somebody. Like having t-shirts made, yes, that's fine. Obviously, I've paid to have hats made. I won't mention the person that makes the hats because I don't have permission, but I'll say this. I buy the hats, very nice local person, puts a lettering on the hats for me for $2. I buy the
wow,
hats as cheap as I can. Roughly anytime you see a Snyder's Crafts hat, I have approximately $5 or less in the hat. So I may give away 15 to 20 hats a year. So let's just figure I'm giving away $100 a year in hats. But if two people see those hats that weren't on Snyder's Crafts page before, if they see that and each one of them spends $25, I've made half of that money back and have another future customer is the way I look at it.
Yeah, definitely.
So pay for promotional items, but never pay for advertising.
Yeah.
That's why I post to every site or every page I can on Facebook. And after I've had something up for sale for so long on the page, I delete the listing and relist. That way it gets moved back to the top of the list of all the pages. So a little tip for anybody trying to sell on Facebook.
Yeah. So pretty much like okay, so pretty much like I got past couple of guests. So pretty much okay, so pretty much like okay, so like I actually like make a thumbnail. They actually posted like on like their stories. That like pretty much like right there brings like in people. So it's like free advertising along with this I got to have free merch. I just bought some, so I'm probably gonna start wearing that for recordings.
Yeah.
Well, we have 3 minutes left, so it was actually amazing. Like to be honest, like it was great talking to you.
Yeah, same to you, buddy. I've known you since you were, how old have I known him, Isaac? Probably
All right,
what? You guys, kindergarten, first
six,
grade?
six, like when I was 6 years old.
I was going to say, because I remember the first time I ever remember meeting you was when you went to one of your classmates' birthday parties up New Creek.
Yeah. Well, it's it's about time for us to end.
All right.
Well,
Thanks for having me on, buddy. Good
of
talking to you.
course, of course, and it most likely be posted tonight. So we're preparing to be on the big screen tonight.
All righty. And I will share it to my page. Have a good one, buddy. I'm gonna go get
You too.
dinner. I haven't ate yet.
By the way, I have just finished making the Twitter account and the Discord one. Well, the X account and the Discord account. I just decided to make them while he was talking.
Okay, sweet.
All
And
right,
that's
I'll
it.
send them.